If this is your first time watching this video, please pause here and follow this link to access the pre-assessment. Resume this video once you have submitted the form.
Today we're going to be talking about the Activity Builder. The Activity Builder in Smart Notebook is a really awesome tool. It enables you to create matching activities, sorting activities, labeling activities, and games and more to use on your own content. So right now we're going to be talking about creating a matching lesson. So let's go ahead and get to it first. You probably notice over here on the left hand side, unless you've changed your layout already, this little puzzle piece. The puzzle piece is awesome because it's our activity builder. So once you click on it, you can define one object. Let me go ahead and click on it. You can define one object as an activity. So let me go ahead and get an object on there. I'm going to go to my gallery and I'm going to search for farm. When I search for farm, I'm going to look for pictures and I'm going to put a barn in here. So I have a big barn, really wonderful things. And I'm going to go ahead and put in a cow. I'm going to put in another cow. Let's go ahead and add in a plow. And I'm not seeing many other things in here. Let's go ahead and put a pig. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a plot. Okay? So I'm going to go back to my activity builder and I'm going to click on edit. Okay, before I click on edit, I need to click on the object that I want to make the activity object. So I'm going to click on edit. So now that's my main object that I want. So the first things that I want to do is I want to go ahead and say the cow goes inside of the barn. So I'm going to drag it to the accept. Okay, notice that the accept is on the top here. I'm going to drag in the pig. I'm going to drag in this cow. Guess it helps to put it in the right place. And the other cow, sorry, the pig. And I'm going to put in the plow. And that looks pretty much it. So everything else is going to be rejected, which happens to be this plot. Now what I can do is I can say down here, I can either drag it over like that, or I can say add all remaining, which will do pretty much the same thing. I'm going to click on done, and our lesson is set from here. So now when I take a pig, drag it over to the barn, it disappears. But let's go ahead and take the plot. The plot can't go in the barn, so it gets rejected. It's shipped right back out.
And now let's start with our nouns slide. Let's add different types of words to the page.
In this lesson, we're going to be sorting nouns using the Activity Builder and how the Activity Builder works. We have made each word bold and grouped it with a box to make it easier for the student to grab on the smartboard. An important note is we've locked the word second grade up in the upper right hand corner. This is so when we use the select remaining for the Activity Builder, that is not selected. We're going to proceed to use the Activity Builder to create the lesson sort.
So our objectives would be essentially for the teachers to show students how to sort the words and to review nouns. And an objective for our students that we would want them to do is to identify and sort the word list according to the nouns and pronouns, and to be able to accurately move the nouns to the noun box. And again, these are ideas. Please adapt and modify for your classroom and for your lessons as needed.
As far as classroom management goes, we've designed this to be the I do and we do part of your lessons. We've intended that students will use a physical response to show that they're engaged and participating, and also to identify that they have other nouns that would be accepted in the noun box as well. The they do portion is at your discretion.
So just to show a little bit of how it would work, I would come up to the board. Mr. Wisser would call me, "Rodney, please come to the board." please pick a noun. Oh, sure, Mr. Whistler, I'll pick a noun. I'm going to pick cat. I'm going to touch it and move it over to nouns and let go. And it disappeared. Yay, it's a noun. Here's where you can insert some sound effects or such and go from there.
So now I would call another student who is showing that they believe they know another noun, and in the case that if they choose something like windy and they move windy up into the nouns,
Okay.
it's going to shoot it right back, and that's where you can have the discussion about what makes a noun and what is not.
So again, this could be a formative assessment. Again, just as Mr. Whistler talked about earlier, the they do portion for assessment is at your discretion.
Here is a sample rubric to follow when creating an activity builder lesson. Please adapt and modify for your class and lessons.
If this is your first time watching this video, please stop the video here and follow this link to access the post-assessment. Thank you for watching.